Okay, here's a Sears 2500. I picked this up, I don't know, probably when I was like 18, up Kittery. It was all rusty. I think it was 12 or 15 bucks. It was cheap. It looked worse than what this handle looks like. I kept the handle original, along with the rear sight, and the rear sight was the only thing that wasn't really rusty. It was just almost like the rust blue type of rust, but didn't look good. And the finish pretty much looked like that after I removed the rust. And I just used a high temp lacquer with a 3M etching primer. And gave it a quick splash with paint, and I cured it with a heat gun, and it's held up pretty good. I got a few dings and scratches here and there, but like I said, I use my stuff, so I don't care if it gets scratched. So that's an idea of what the finish looked like, but just think a little bit more rusty red. So I'm trying to lighten up the trigger on this thing. Right now it's a solid 8 pounds and gritty. It's kind of an odd design. I've never really seen anything like it. But it has 2 sears. One sear is to let the firing pin fly. The other one locks the bolt back as long as you keep the trigger pulled to the rear. And when you release it, the bolt will go forward and load the next round. And then when you pull it again, this sear trips the firing pin. And this is just the return spring. Now, I don't know if you can see, there's springs. Oop, don't want to lose that. There's springs inside these tubes. Anytime you have a spring riding in the cylinder, you're going to have a gritty feeling unless they're super smooth inside. And these aren't. But I did polish the inside the best I could. Wrap some 1000 grit on a drill bit that fit fairly snug and gave it a zip. Polished the sides of the springs pretty good. Hit all the high spots on here. And I'm not trying to remove metal. Just want to smooth up any high spots. I just use 800, 1000 grit, 1200 grit paper. Some kind of straight backer. For this I just used one of these little rulers. So I'm going to put it back together and see if cleaning it up, smoothing everything out, reduced anything. You'd be surprised how much just cleaning and smoothing things up will reduce a few pounds here and there. So I'll put it together and get back to you.